Snake's eating a frog. Gonna swallow it whole. Frog's trying to get away. Snake's got its leg though. As you can see, the frog is still alive, but the snake's holding fast. Not gonna interrupt. I mean, this is just how it is in the wild. Snake's pretty long too. It actually goes under the fence. It could be like 3-4 feet. Probably not. We don't have many poisonous snakes here in my area, but I don't want to scare the snake too much. But I guess it'll eventually, once the frog gets tired, I guess it'll just try to swallow it down. Actually, never seen this before in person. I've seen snakes eat on like videos and stuff, but I figure I'd film this. Yeah, that frog is very much alive and breathing, as you can see. I do feel bad for the frog. But it's just, it's what it is. I don't know how long the whole process takes. Like from when the snake catches the frog to when it's actually swallowed down. I don't think the snake is venomous, because if it was venomous it would have probably paralyzed the frog. So it probably just has to rely on grasping the frog with its mouth or jaws or whatever, and just kind of waiting for the frog to get fatigued and then begin the ingestion process. It's my guess. Anyway, I'm not an expert on reptiles or amphibians. But yeah, reptile versus amphibian. Snake, of course, is a reptile. Frog is the amphibian, if you didn't know that. May 16th, 2020. Some ants crawling around over the frog there. Some ant colony near here. There's the snake. See, it goes under there. Probably the snake's den. Under. Yellow jacket flying around me. There's a lot of queen yellow jackets out. Didn't find any nests yet. It's got the whole frog's right rear leg in its grasp. Probably drag it under there into the burrow and finish the job. Actually, something in the ocean called a bobbit worm. They can be like 9 feet long, and you can Google it or look it up on YouTube, but they'll actually hide under the sand, under the ocean floor, and when a fish or something goes along the floor of the ocean, it kind of jumps up and grabs it, pulls it under. It's scary, but I guess a snake is a land creature, but kind of similar, kind of an ambush predator. I don't know if that's what happened here. This is kind of when I first spotted it, saw the movement, but I don't know how it caught the frog. The frog got close to the burrow, and then it just kind of struck out and grabbed it. See the bulge in the snake here, that's the leg. Frog's leg in the snake's mouth. Oh. I think I scared the snake away, but you can kind of see the damage it did to the frog. So I guess I saved the frog. Hopefully it can recover, or the snake will come back for it. But, so the snake looks like it went without its meal, or if it comes back, but hopefully the frog can recover, but the snake went this way. Slithered along the wall. Eastern yellow-jacket queen. Not sure what it's doing. You can see it. Vespio maculifrons. It's along where I last saw the snake. Very young nest of the bald-faced hornet. Queen's adding paper to the outer shell envelope. May 16th, 2020. It's got like 5 cells. Been a chilly spring so far, so wasp just got it started within the last week or so. Probably a lot of wasps still looking for a nest. Haven't started a nest yet. She goes. See, it's darker because it's they mix the wood with their saliva and they spread it out. So yeah, there it is, young bald-faced hornet nest. Female on the upper right's building a cell. Polystes fuscatus. Old nest on the left. And then the smaller one on the upper right, and is of course a nest from this year. The one, the wasp on the old nest, the lower one, could be a subordinate female to the one building. I don't know. But yeah, they kind of go around and build the cell out in a circle. Hexagon, I should say, but on the left she's laying a new foundation of a new cell, and I'm going to lay an egg in it. Looks like they started a nest try to get it, but right up there, you can see the base of a cell just above where the wasp is. So it could merge, or they decided to build a pedicel to the right of where that one single cell start is. But yeah, this is how they build the cells. You can see an egg there to the right of the wasp. 2 cells over to where she's building. If you're just getting into wasp, I'd say Polistes, this type, is probably the best to observe because they're not aggressive, and they don't have big nests like a hornet and yellow jacket. Kind of watch them, and they have open nests. There's no paper shell envelope covering it up, so you can kind of see everything they're doing. So there's some of the advantages of getting into Polistes. Looks like she's done building. Yeah, it looks, I don't know if it's turned on the phone, but you can see it's a little bit darker. I can see it's a little bit darker with where she just got done building, because it was the moist strip. Chew up the wood and mix it with their saliva, and then spread it out to build the cell. Spread it out with their jaws, mandibles. This will probably all be one video, kind of a hodgepodge. This is maybe the last segment. Been out this morning about 3 hours, so go get some lunch and get on with my afternoon. Got some footage today. It's my first wasp excursion of the season. They're not really interested in me. As you can see, Polistes aren't aggressive. This would have been a bald-faced hornet aerial yellow jacket. They would have flown out. The queen would have been spooked by me and flown out of here. Couldn't get this close. Face to face with Polistes fuscatus females. They can actually recognize, the faces are different, so they can actually recognize each other through facial recognition. There's an article about it, actually maybe a few articles. So it's like, oh, this is Jane and this is Sally. If anybody cares, the wasp can recognize each other's faces. And it's going on the old nest, so they were probably sisters from last year's nest, the big nest there. Probably born on that nest last season back in 2019, and starting a new nest right next to it, and they probably hibernated somewhere around here. They spend their time on that old nest, and as you can see, there's eggs in this one. 2 cells closest to the phone, you can see there's eggs. The white